Hello, thank you all for tuning in. I'm Selena Marche, and this is You Plus Happy. Every other Tuesday, I bring you someone who challenges us to define success on their own terms with a dose of laughter. I want to hear your thoughts. Please, please, please. I want to hear your comments. You DM me if you have to. Subscribe, share, do everything because we really want that to hear what you have to say. This week, we have Demarcus Jackson Sr., who is an African-American actor born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. He has been acting for just under 2 years, but already has over 30 IMDb credits. He is currently on over 8 streaming platforms, included Tubi, Amazon Prime, YouTube, Fandango, TVEI, Vimeo, Apple TV. It goes on and on and on. And he has done over 100 plus projects, including background roles, supporting roles, leading roles, and behind the camera. He has also done stunts and modeling, okay? He has been mentioned in several press releases, including MSN, The Source, Hollywood Times, Thrive Times, and more. He recently got awarded the Best Rising Actor and Most Popular Emerging Mainstream Celebrity in a month span. Welcome to the show, Demarcus.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on winning your award.
Thank you.
How did it feel?
It was surprising.
Yeah?
It was surprising because it was a content creator award show, so I don't really see myself as being a content creator because I'm an actor, but it's cool with me. I got an award, so
yeah.
Thank you to everybody who had voted for me because I wasn't ready for it. I was surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, so how did you get nominated? How did you get people to vote for you or anything?
So it was crazy. I was just going through social media and then I had a message for my request in your DM. Mm-hmm. People that don't follow you, and they were like, "You have been nominated for most popular streaming mainline celebrity." I was like, "What the hell?"
What?
So I don't know who nominated me, but whoever nominated me, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't even know who did it.
That's what's up. Well, shout out to them.
Shout out to whoever it is.
A solid supporter.
Yes, for sure. Hey, we need them supporters. Man.
Yeah, for sure. We can't do this without support.
For sure.
So how did you get started with acting? What made you want to do it?
My brother did his first movie less than about a year ago. And it's called Common Sense. It's on Amazon Prime, TVEI. So y'all do the Common Sense thing to do is go check that out. Common Sense. First movie I ever been on. I was background. I ain't had no lines.
Yeah.
But it motivated me. I was like, dang, I like acting. I like it. So I've been acting ever since. 20 plus months later.
Yeah.
And I love it. Love it.
What have been some challenges since you started?
The challenge has been, balancing a 9 to 5 and acting. Mm-hmm. That's not for the weak.
Yeah.
That's not for the weak. Cause I gotta remember scripts, and then at my job, I'm a upper echelon person at my job. And the next 5 days, coincidentally, I've been at my job for 8 years. Mm-hmm. So I got seniority, but my job is also lenient with me. So whenever I need to take off, I take off because I got a lot of time. Mm-hmm. But man, my job, I love my job, but ultimately, I wouldn't mind being full-time actor one day, eventually.
What's your dream situation, your dream role?
I haven't been a doctor yet, so I want to be a doctor.
Really?
I haven't been a doctor yet. I've been a lot of roles, though. I've been a coach. I've been a police officer. I've been a goon. I've been a henchman. I've been a kingpin. I've been a lawyer. I've been a basketball player. I've been a lot of stuff, but never been a doctor yet. I feel like it's coming though.
What's been your favorite role so far?
Ooh, I had a lot of favorite roles. I was a trick.
What?
Yeah, so I was a trick. So it's called Trapper Fool.
What is it called?
Trapper Fool.
Trap
a Fool.
Trap a fool.
Yes.
You were the fool.
I won the fool. Yes. So let me tell you about this. So. God is good, right? So there was a rush call. somebody I know. That's why it's good to network, y'all. When y'all on set, network people. So I used to work with this girl. We was in this project together that just came out on Tubi. It's called The Last Words. We was on a project together. I follow her on Instagram. Like, I barely really heard from her. So out of nowhere, she hit me up out of nowhere, like, "Hey, I got a role for you, but you gotta drive 2.5 hours." So you know what I did? I got up and I drove 2.5 hours, and I was like one of the main characters to the point where I'm on the cover. I just got my IMDb, and the movie premiere is in Augusta, November 1st, and we did that like a month and a half ago.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
it came out quick.
Yeah, so I had to learn a script in basically a short amount of time, the same day.
How'd you learn it?
Looking at it. I was like being the character, like it was a challenge because I got it the same day. And I didn't even look at it until I got there. So when she called me, I literally just woke up, so I had to shower. So really I didn't even look at the script.
Yeah.
Until I got there. But I was ready though. But they worked with me though. They worked with me. They were like, "Well, since you just not getting it, we just gonna improv and stuff." So most of it was on script, but most of it was like kind of improv.
What are your methods to remembering your scripts?
Having somebody to rehearse with me.
Really?
Like, rehearsals are good.
That's what helps you?
That what helps me. That's why they always do rehearsal right before the take. That helps. Like going back and forth with somebody, especially the person that you're gonna go back and forth with on screen.
Yeah.
It makes it flow better.
How long does it take you to memorize like a page? I mean, it depends on the page.
It just depends.
But on average?
Less than an hour. But
really?
Again, it just depends though. It depends.
It takes you less
because
than
I got a good memory. Because for one, I don't smoke. For two, I don't drink. Not saying if you don't smoke or drink that you can't be a good, like you have a good mind. But I think I got a great mind because I don't smoke, drink, I don't do drugs. So I catch on to it quick. So me memorizing something is quick. Like,
how did you get in the role of being the trick? I mean, the character. How did you get into character? What does it take to be a trick?
So I never been a trick, to be honest with you. But
well, you can't say that no more.
Right, exactly. Can't say that no more. But you know, I know what tricks do, so I had to get in my mind like I'm a trick, which was crazy. Like, you know, you gotta do techniques sometimes. Which I'm about to start going to classes next month. Actually, I'm gonna start taking classes. I've been to a few workshops, but taking class, you need class.
Where are you gonna go?
Great question. I have a few that I'm thinking of. Nothing set in stone yet, but I'm still trying to figure it out now.
Yeah.
I got like 3 on that I'm thinking of.
That's on my list too. We'll talk about it after because
Yes.
that's on my list too. Classes. But wait, what do tricks do? All right, so people don't know what the trick is. It's a John.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what that is, Google it.
Yeah.
But you know what they do, but like, I don't know what kind of, but they're all different, right?
Yeah, they are.
We can't be putting all the tricks in a box. That ain't right.
No,
So what was yours like?
So mine was like, you know, I liked this girl. I gave her money every time we had sex and stuff like that.
Okay.
So a trick can be, you know, they paying for a service, which could be sex. They could also pay for time, could just pay to just be around you, just have some type of company. They could just take you out to dinner or something like that.
It's all
just
different
depends.
kinds.
It varies.
It's different kinds.
Yeah, different kinds.
I didn't think about that.
Because not all tricks begin the treat. Not all tricks get the treat, which is, you know, sex.
Like Trick Daddy.
Yeah.
Remember Trick Daddy? And then they got, it ain't trick, that song, it ain't tricking if you got it.
Right, it ain't tricking.
So like, they probably
was
was just sending her money for nails or something.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it could be something like that.
Yeah, and she didn't even see her.
Yeah.
Okay, well it's not tricking if you got it, I guess.
Hey, that's it ain't tricking if you got it.
What keeps you going? Because I know you said your schedule is really hectic.
Yes.
Balancing your 9 to 5 and while you're pursuing your career as an actor. So how do you balance it all? What keeps you going?
What keep me going is after 30 years, I actually found out what I really want to do in life. And sometimes when you love to do something, you're gonna do whatever it takes to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you love somebody, you're gonna spend that time with them. You're gonna sacrifice time. You're gonna sacrifice energy. You're gonna sacrifice whatever to be with that person because you love them.
Yeah.
So I feel like I love acting. I know I love acting because I do it on a steady basis. So.
Do you think there is a honeymoon phase, or do you think it's faded, or?
Nah, I don't think it's faded at all. I think I'm more confident and more, committed to it than I ever been.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first year, it was like strictly background roles.
Mm-hmm.
I did a few speaking roles, but this year, I did over 50 movies with a speaking role. So that's a blessing. So, and we only on the 10th month. Mm-hmm. So that's a lot of movies. So the first year, I mean, you gotta get in, so you probably gotta do some background. Everybody's rise is different. Some people, they might do background for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years. It just depends. But this year has been a blessing.
How did you change this year from last year?
It's a good question. My mindset changed though, because I was like, I'm not gonna do background all year like I did last year. Mm-hmm. I'm about to do better because I feel like if you keep on doing something repetitively, you want to get better at it. Because if you keep on doing the same thing every day, like repetitively, then you're gonna get better. Now, if you keep on doing something and you're not getting better at it, it's not for you. So as I'm acting, I can see my growth. I can see. Because I got stuff on Tubi that it came out early this year, and I can just see my growth every time. Mm-hmm. Every time. So I got actually a movie on Tubi that's coming out in 5 days.
Yeah.
October 9th. Yep.
What did you do differently though? So like getting background work and getting speaking roles is very different process.
Yes.
So background work is almost like playing a lottery. Yes. You submit, like it's like you buy a lottery ticket, you win or you don't. They pick you or they don't.
Yes.
And I know with acting, a lot of things, because I think of rejection in a lot of different ways, but a lot of factors go into you getting chosen, and you can't take it personally. But it's very different. You don't have to have any skills to be background, right? It's really good to learn a set, network.
Yes.
You get paid, you need some extra money. It's fun. It can be fun, right?
Yes.
But speaking roles, that's completely different. You have to act. So what did you do differently, like in your habits or your approach from last year to this year to get those speaking roles?
I think what it is that made me better, I was networking with people when I was on the set last year. Mm-hmm. So the same people I met last year, that was hitting me up this year for roles. They were like, hey, I remember you from this set. I remember you from this set. That's why you trying to act, you got to network. Because you never know who's going to be DMing you and saying, oh, okay, I want you to be a part of my movie. And then they might remember you from another set. But sometimes when we submit to roles, we can't take them to heart because sometimes it might be a look thing. If they want somebody who's a 6 foot guy, light skinned with tattoos, that's clearly not me. Mm-hmm. So I can't be mad if I don't get a role.
Right.
Sometimes it just be a look thing.
No, for sure.
That's what it is.
Chemistry or whatever. Like it's
experience.
It's so many things that go into that. So don't take it personal. But it's just, okay, so getting those speaking roles, you got yours from networking.
Yes, networking for sure.
Yeah, I would say since I moved to Atlanta, like 90% of the opportunities I've gotten in this world have been through networking. Or somebody knows somebody. Mm-hmm. It really is like, what do you think? Like putting you a real chill. Sorry, y'all, something in here is a net. Anyways, that reminded me of when I met you. You were outside. We met at the Casanat thing.
Yes.
And you were outside, and you were asking everybody for that information.
Yes,
so you just spoke to everybody.
Well, we was at the what did it call?
It's a theater.
The theater.
I don't know which theater.
No, I remember the theater. I can't remember what it's called. Yes. And I got over 80 followers that day.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See how much you talking
Including
about?
you, exactly.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't have networked with you, who knows? We wouldn't have been probably talking right now.
No.
Or we probably wouldn't have seen each other eventually again. But.
And you were in, and then you came on the set that I did, the short film I was working on that I was casting for. So, but you asked to be on the show. The reason I said you're so chill, because you asked to be on You Plus Happy a while ago. Yeah. But he came in with DMs and he was like, hey, let me on your show. I was like, what? That's why I was like, oh, I'll see. I don't know. Because it's like, what? And but then I saw you again somewhere, and then you were on K. Marie's podcast, right?
Yes.
And then I was like, K. Marie, how is he? Is he cool? But she was like, yeah. She was like, he's real cool. I was like, girl, he's still in my DMs. Like, hey, let me on your show. I was like, I don't think. But then I met you again, and then you came on the Influencer Beef set. And I was like, oh, he's probably normal. But I was like, I don't want him on my show. He's going to be like, hey.
But like you said, it's a way, you come at people.
Yes.
And like, don't never do that. Don't never go in people's DMs and say, hey.
No, you said, hey.
Hey. I was like, hey, what people saying now, yo, let me be on your show or something like that. Nah, don't do that.
Most people who ask, they'll be like, hey.
It's all about, professionalism, Even if you don't know the person, you gotta treat people with respect. You gotta know what to say to them. It's all about being professional.
Yeah.
And that's how it is on set. You gotta always be professional because you never know who might be watching. And that's how I think a lot of time when I was in the background, I had got a role because I was chill. Whatever the directors, producers, PAs, whoever it is, tell me what to do, I just do it. I got good energy. A lot of people say I got good energy. So I do what I gotta do, and people cling on to it and say, oh, okay, we're going to give you a line or two, which is fine with me. Yeah. I just be grateful and appreciative for the opportunity.
Right. It sounds like you show up to right now you're in this stage of your career. You're showing up to everything and putting your best foot forward.
Basically. And I don't even be expecting nothing. Like, this just happened literally like 3 days ago. I just went to support somebody I know. Yeah. And they gave me a speaking role. I was just going there just to say, hey, how you doing? I'm here for support if you need me. They were like, oh, we're going to make you a cop with speaking line.
Right.
So I jumped in, did what I had to do. We ain't leaving till 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had work that next morning, but did the sacrifice that we take.
Yeah. When do you sleep?
I sleep when I can.
Okay.
I sleep when I can.
The
thing about it is my job, of course, is set. But a movie set, that's not set. You don't know when you're going to leave. You might leave an hour. You might leave 4 hours. You might leave 8 hours. You might leave 12 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was on a commercial for Casanet like a couple days before I met you for 16 hours. Yep. 16 hours. And then when it came out, like, dang, we was there for 16 hours for 3 minutes?
Yep.
And when it came out, it was 3 minutes long.
Yep.
For 16 hours. It's crazy.
On P-Valley, there's been, because I used to, when I first moved here, I was booked on P-Valley like it was my full-time job. I was working P-Valley all the time. I was like, hey, I guess I was the club girl because I was staying at the club in P-Valley. But some of those days were 16, 17-hour days, and it was crazy. And and I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. But I know the scenes are short. And you probably won't even see me. That's not what I was there for. But you know what I'm saying? It's like you said, it's a long day for these little tiny a few minutes of the actual screen of the scene. And then on top of that, it was like July. It was hot in Georgia. But the scenes were for fall, winter. Right. So we had on fur coats. Oh, damn. I literally had on a fur coat one day, and it was like over 100 degrees. Jesus and I was like, well, this is what it is. It was for like 12, 13 hours that day. But so I think us saying that, you really, really, really have to love this because it's not some chill pursuit. Yes. You
got to put in that work. And then by saying that, you might have some paid gigs, but you're gonna have some unpaid gigs too. Because like me personally, I got 12 move premieres in the next 2 months. So I already had 3 already. So now I gotta confirm 12. And most of them, more than half, I didn't get paid. But the opportunity, most of them I had speaking roles. Some of them about to come out on Tubi, Prime, and other streaming platforms. So it was worth it. And sometimes you gotta you're gonna have to do unpaid role. It's just what it is to get your name out there. To get your name out there, to network, to do what you gotta do. Everything not gonna get paid. I mean, of course, we all want the money, right?
Right.
But at the same time, to get the money that we aspire to get, we gotta put in that work. Even if we gotta put in unpaid work.
Yeah.
But you gotta have that same mindset, no matter if you're getting paid or not. Like, hey, let me go ahead and do what I gotta do. Let's get in here. Let's knock out these things and let's go home. And you never know. And people appreciate you, and then they might pay you the next time for another project. And that happened to me. One project, I was unpaid. They had another project, I got paid. So sometimes with some people, you gotta prove to them like, okay, I'm worth the money, you know. But money ain't everything. I feel like I love it, so I do it for free. I done did it for free so many times.
Right. No, it makes sense. I know, like, even you've seen Wolf of Wall Street, right?
Yes.
What's his name? That not Leonardo DiCaprio, but his friend, the main guy, from Superbad.
Yeah, Superbad. What, like that Jackson or something?
No, it's not Jackson. His name is.
Now his last name was Jackson.
No, he's. Let me see. The Wolf of Wall Street. He was a big time. He was big time by Jonah. Is it Jonah? Let me see. It's Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill. You know
Jonah Hill, yeah.
So he was big time by then, but he wanted to be in that movie. So, but I don't know the whole story, so I could be misremembering some of this. But he wanted to be in that movie so bad. I think they only saw him as comedy or whatever. So they said, we'll pay you the lowest we can pay a SAG actor, and we'll give you the role. And he took it. But his rate at that time was like millions or whatever. So it was like, he took, I think like $30,000 or something, which is like for us taking $10 or whatever. Yeah. So he wanted to be in that movie, and so it changed. I don't know how much it did for his career or whatever, but it's a big time movie and it's a successful movie. So I feel like sometimes even big names take a pay cut for something they want to do, because we do love this. Yeah. You have to love this to do it. You might do 1 or 2, 3 projects, but if you hate it or if you don't love it, you're not going to be doing it for 2 years, 3 years, 10 years.
Yes, because last week alone I did 5 projects, so I had to take out the whole week, 5 projects, and it was all scripted.
Yeah.
So I had to learn 5 scripts, but I knocked it on out. But it's called sacrifice. You got to be able to sacrifice in this game.
Yeah.
Because if like what you just said, if your pay rate is something else, but you trying to get on, like, have a big time opportunity and stuff like that, sometimes you gotta take a pay cut.
Yeah, for sure.
But some people do it because, I mean, they love it, you know. I mean, like I said, it ain't all about the money. Of course, we want millions eventually, but to get them millions, it take time. Like, just imagine, like Taraji and stuff like that. It took her a long time to get millions, and Megan Good and they great actresses. So it's like everybody rise is different.
Yeah, for sure.
Taraji didn't get a big check until she started working with Tyler Perry. That was her biggest check that she seen. Like, a lot of people say like Tyler Perry was their biggest check that they seen, and it's crazy. Like, but you gotta pay people what they're worth.
Yeah. What's the best advice you've gotten?
The best advice I've gotten: stay motivated, stay prayed up. Because this industry will make or break you. So you gotta stay motivated. And then you got people that's not for you. You got people that you might work with they don't want you to succeed because they feel like you're doing better than them. I done been in run-ins where, of course, I'm a new actor. So people who've been doing longer than me, they threatened by me. But it's crazy though, because I'm just trying to get I'm just trying to elevate. But certain people who've been doing this longer, they be threatened by me. Because I have done a lot in the industry already. I already made a name for myself. But it don't even be nothing personal. But you gonna get them haters, them doubters, them critics. That's just what it is. If you doing good and they see you doing good, when people see you, that when stuff changes.
How can it break you? I know you said this industry can make or break you. How can it break you?
So it can break you by, like, people can blackball you. People can try to mess up your reputation. But that's why you gotta always have a good standing when it comes to these sets. If you being on set, if you gotta be on set at this time, you gotta be there on time. People see stuff like that.
Yeah.
You gotta study your lines. Like that's what I'm gonna do when I leave here. You gotta study because you don't want to get on set and not be prepared.
Why do you think people quit?
People quit because some people, they don't have the motivation or the encouragement. They don't have people around them to uplift them.
So you keep people around you who uplift you?
Honestly, I don't really be around a lot of people.
Right.
But I motivate myself for the most part. But I got people in my corner that's for me, that look up to me and stuff like that. So I got to keep on going. I got a son, 14, about to be 15. So, and then I got a big family too. So I got people who look out for me too. I'm the youngest 7 kids. So it's like my whole life, I've been having to prove people wrong. Like, okay, he the youngest child, so he's spoiled. I had to get it on my own. Like, I don't ask my siblings for anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause when I grew up, I was always, he gonna be spoiled because he the youngest child. So I had to make a name for myself, and then I got known in Atlanta because of my older brothers.
They do. Wait, one of them does acting too, right?
So both of them act.
Okay.
So one of them actually been acting more within the last few months because he been kind of motivated by me. So he been seeing what I've been doing. So he like, dang, little Roy, man, you killing it out here. And he been one of my biggest supporters. He on set right now too. But family is everything to me because I got a big family. Like I'm the uncle of over 100 people. I got a niece and nephew older than me. Yeah. I got great nieces. I got great nephews. I got a big family. Yes. That's how it is though.
Dang, you have a 14-year-old son. That's crazy.
I had a kid when I was in high school.
Really?
Yes.
How was that?
It wasn't easy. It was my last year of high school. Like 3 months before I graduated high school, he came. So he went to my graduation. He was crying the whole time. I ain't had another one since, so I've been doing good.
You were just young. You know what you were doing.
I was that young.
How did you support your son?
My mama, like I said, I got a big family.
Yeah.
So my family was helping out at that time until I got a job.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like I said, like my family, like they always been my biggest supporter. That's why I don't really need friends because my family's so big.
I see what you're saying.
It's cool to have friends,
right.
But people switch up on you so much these days. You don't know who for you and who not for you sometimes. That's why it's good if you find some good friends. You have to keep them.
How do you know if somebody's a good friend?
It's a good question. It's a great question. I feel like a person who is a good friend, they motivate you, they encourage you, they accept all your flaws, they help you turn your weaknesses into strengths. They try to help you out any way they can. They there for you when you at your lowest. They there for you at your highest. It's not too many people that you can call your friend, but if you find some people who genuinely are your friend, then you got to keep them. You got to appreciate them because you just never know.
Yeah. How do you know when somebody's not your friend?
It don't take me long to know because some people try to use you. They try to use you to come up sometimes. Some people, like, they try to leech off you. So you got to be careful of the people who leech off you because some of them people, they don't be trying to be your friend. They be trying to get close to you so for you to teach them stuff so they can just stop messing with you when they feel like they ain't got enough information. So some people, they only want to be around you to know what you know when they see you got motion. Oh yeah, let me see what this person know. Let me see what they got. they're not genuinely for you. They just trying to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
For their own selfish gains.
Yeah. Okay. Those are the red flags. But what's the example of like them trying to leech off of you?
So I feel like if a person always reaching out to you, they're not really saying how you doing. They just ask you questions. So them definitely red flag. Like it don't ever be like it be like seem like it's just nothing but like just business. They just ask you questions. It don't be like, hey, how you doing? You doing all right today? How your life going? How your kids doing? It's nothing like that. When people just go straight to business and say like, oh, okay, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? It's fine helping people, but if that's all they want from you, they not your friend. They just trying to take advantage of you. And you gotta be aware of that. And it be hard sometimes, because I'm a giving person. So even if a person mess me over, I'm still gonna help them out. Cause I'm a good person. I'm a good-hearted person. And I hate that about myself sometimes. Cause the type of person I am, I get easily taken advantage of.
Well, my mom told me something a long time ago that stuck with me. She said, there was something happened. I had done something for some people, and then something happened to me. This was a long time ago, and the people who I had been helping, I needed help, and they didn't help me. Yeah. But some other people I had met did help me, and she said, "You plant your seeds, you do good. It's going to come back to you because you planted those seeds and you watered them, but it might not come back from where you think it's going to come back from." Yes. So it's like, yeah, you continue to help those. You don't let these people who want to take advantage of you change your heart. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, oh, well, I'm going to keep doing what I know is right and what feels right to me. And it's going to come back to me. It might not come from person A, but it's going to come back from me to me because I'm doing it from my heart and I'm planting those seeds. So that really has always stuck with me. Like, and I'm not perfect. Like I mess up a lot. But I try to do my best by people, and so I know it's gonna come back. Right. So, but that was a good point you made about somebody only reaching out when it's about business. But sometimes, because I just thought about that, and I'll be honest, like I've been guilty of that. But it's because sometimes you get blinded by what you're chasing. Yes. Like you want it so bad, you work so hard, and it's like, what else can you just, it's not going crazy, but it's like, you just can't stop thinking about it. You're like, it's almost like obsessive. Yeah. And so you have to check yourself, and I gotta check myself, because I was like, I care about the people in my life, but sometimes I'm like, can we do this? Can we do that? Can we do that? Yeah. And I need to reach out more and be more like aware that, oh, everything that I reached out about was about business or about something creative. Maybe my love language is work. Yeah, everybody different. but you're right. You know, people are still humans. Yes. We love acting, but if it goes away, we're still human, and we still need to be there for each other. We're gonna have losses in our lives. We're gonna have ups and downs, and we still have to be humans in the world. That's really important to remember. Yes. So. And sometimes your biggest supporter be strangers. It be the people that you don't even know. But it's because you planned it, because you did. It's coming back to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, oh, well, I give a lie, or when I look out or whatever. But it's coming back to you. Yeah. Just not from the person you thought it would. But that's sad, though, because the people that you help be the one that talk about you the most. And the people that you don't even help, that never seen you before, but they see you on social media, they be your biggest supporter. Mm-hmm. Like, I ain't never seen this person, but this person always liking my post. Yeah. This person always looking at my story. This person always commenting on my post. I'm gonna look it up. I feel like there's some psychology behind this, because that's what you're saying is common. Yeah. Like, I hear people say like, my friends and family, the closest people to me, weren't supporting me, and so a lot of people started supporting me, and then they jumped. But that's a common story. But I wonder what kind of psychology. Maybe the people that are closest to you don't see you like that. They probably feel like, okay, you my brother, or you my cousin. Like you regular. Like you regular. You regular. Yeah. And the person who doesn't know you, they might have you on the pedestal, not in a bad way, but just like, wow, look at all these cool things he's doing. Right. Where the person, like my brother, He grew up in the house with me. He knows how I am behind closed doors. It's not bad, but he's seen the good, bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
So he's never gonna look at me like, wow, Selena. He's like, that's not big sister. Don't give her. Like, I mean, she can well love her, but I'm not like, that's cool. But he's still like, that's just Selena. So maybe that has something to do with it. Like, I don't know.
I think people, like, your family just get too comfortable. Or, like, your friends could be too comfortable. Like, okay, I'm locked in with her, so I don't have to reach out to her like I need to because I already proven myself, my loyalty.
Like, oh, she ain't going nowhere. I told my bank, I was at my bank and I told the guy that was working there, I was like, I feel like y'all don't value me. And he was like, why? I was like, I've been with that bank 18 years now. And I was like, I don't get no perks. Y'all don't say hi. You don't send me a friendly email. I don't get nothing. He's like, yeah, the system like, oh, she ain't going nowhere. She been here 18 years. So sometimes you can get complacent with the people in your, like with anything, you take it for granted. Almost like, oh, it's been around forever. It's just, you're a staple here or whatever. So that's a good reminder. Like, let me not take things for granted. Like, even my bank, y'all shouldn't be taking me for granted. I got other options.
Right. 18 years. Y'all should have thrown me $1,000 or something.
More than that.
Y'all need to throw me something.
So, I mean, they're cool if something happens to my, like, it's a trust, I guess. Because I think as you get older, I don't know how it is now in society, but I think I want to like build relationships with the businesses I interact with regularly. Even like the grocery store, I want to be cool with the person at the deli or the meat area, the seafood, because it's like I'm coming here every week. I should get some kind of rewards because I'm loyal to this establishment.
And loyalty is very important because a lot of people don't think loyalty is important. They not loyal. Like loyalty is one of the biggest things in life. I feel like if you ain't loyal, you ain't loyal. Like, I feel like he ain't loyal, that's a bad thing because you can't be trusted. Yeah. And I can't be around you if you ain't loyal because I'm real big on loyalty.
How do you know when somebody's loyal?
How do you know if somebody's loyal?
Yeah. Because we say, one of the reasons I started the podcast, because we say all these buzzwords, we say all these buzz phrases. We don't know what we're talking about. We don't break down. Like, I was on ChatGPT and I was talking about dating and it was like, know your worth or something. And I was like, what does that even mean? Like, people are like, I know my worth. What's your worth? What is it? You know, I can't. I'm like, I mean, I know what I know. I'm like, I think I'm a good person and I'm fun and like I'm reliable. So like I have traits that I think are good, but like what I know my word. What does that even mean? So I like to break words down. I like to break phrases down. I think it's important because we just be saying what we heard somebody else say. And it's like, what are you even talking about? Yeah. So it's like, well, so what does loyalty mean? Like, and where's the line? Like I had a friend who didn't come to my birthday party. He was like, am I a little kid? Is that a sign of not being loyal? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? What's the action?
I feel like loyalty is if somebody talking about you behind your back. And if somebody talking about you behind your back, and if you entertain it, and they also talk about you. And then, you know, and some people do it some people want to know about you to talk about you too. Some people get close to you.
True.
Yeah, so I feel like if you supposed to be my friend, if somebody talking about me, let's say at a party, who knows, you know, Atlanta kind of small. Let's say they talking about me or something like that. Yeah. Or let's even be realistic on set. They so happen to know me and they talking about me. You should like, hey, that's my people. But some people don't do that. They entertain it by saying, yeah, he like this. He like this, but next thing you know, when you see that person, but what's going on, bud? Hey, you doing okay? All that fake stuff.
I feel like
people do that though. They talk about it, and then when they see you, they try to show you love, like they just want to talk about you 2 hours ago. That's not loyal.
Okay, so when you get a new friend one day, I'm gonna go on set and talk about you and see what they do. When we do that, when we do that.
Cool.
I'm like, Demarcus ain't shit.
Yeah.
And then they
Let's see what they gonna say.
They're like, yeah, yo, he ain't shit. I'm like, I'm gonna text you. I'm like, yeah, he ain't passed the test.
Yeah.
She ain't passed the test.
And sometimes they be tested like even on set, people be testing people all the time. You just don't even know. You just gotta pass the test.
But you don't talk that much. I feel like you don't talk a lot.
I can talk a lot. If I get comfortable with you,
Yeah.
I will talk, but I'm a real laid back person.
Yeah, on set, I feel like I've only seen you on set once, and I mean, we did the casting, I think, but I didn't see you inside. But it doesn't. You just like ask for the information, and you might say a few sentences, but you don't start being like, yeah, like I don't know. I can't see you like gossiping.
Yeah,
like I don't.
I'm
see
an observant
that.
type of person,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
peep out everything. So
When's your birthday?
January 13th. So
Oh, you a
I'm
Capricorn? Oh, okay.
So I'm observant. I'm a hustler. I'm blunt too. So sometimes people don't want to hear me talk because I'm gonna keep it all the way real with them and honest with them. Like
Yeah.
I done lost a lot of friends like that or so-called associates like that.
Cause
Being honest with them.
really?
But the thing about it is, like, especially with the acting stuff, I lost a lot of friends. And most of the time, I be honest with them, and they don't like my honesty. Because you gotta think about it. If I'm doing acting, let's say I'm helping somebody, because I done put on a lot of people as far as in movies. So if I've been doing this about let's say three times longer than you, then sometimes you just gotta just listen. Sometimes you just gotta listen. It's good to have your input and your opinion on certain stuff, but it's certain stuff that you can't really tell me. If a person been acting for 10 years, I can't tell this person anything. I only been doing it a couple more months, gonna make 2 years for me. I can't tell this person who been doing this a decade what to do.
Right.
Cause you got way more experience than me.
Right.
So in that situation, I would listen more, but some people, they talk more, but they listen less. You gotta listen more. You gotta listen more and talk less to learn stuff.
Yeah.
Some people, they feel like I know everything. You can't know everything if you haven't been through a lot of stuff.
Right.
If you've been acting for 6 months and this person that's, trying to teach you the game, that been doing it at least 3 times longer than you, you gotta listen. Especially if they actually being a success and they making a name out here, that they actually doing it. Some people just talking. But if you got stuff on Tubi and other platforms, if you booked and busy, if you got a lot of stuff coming out, if you making a great name for yourself out here, you gotta listen to that person. But it's people like they listen to other people that haven't even been successful in doing this, which is crazy. How you gonna listen to somebody else that either never did it or haven't had it as much success as that person that's doing it, that got more success? I don't understand people. I don't understand them. That's why I do way more listening than talking.
Yeah. Jay-Z was my favorite rapper growing up, and one of his lyrics was, everybody want to tell you how to do it, they never did it.
Yeah.
Like, shut your ass up.
You can't tell me how to do something if you never did it.
Right.
What?
I know.
You never did it. So how can you ain't even been in a mile of my shoes to even give me any type of advice. Some people try to give you advice, but you've been doing stuff longer than them.
Yeah.
I'm like, really?
Yeah. When that happens, I just kind of laugh. I do listen because at the very least, it's gonna be entertaining.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
But it's funny though. Like it's funny. That like you've been a content creator for how many years, right? And you getting paid for being a content creator. And somebody who probably ain't even do content creating like that try to tell you like, hey, you need to do your skits like this. But you making money off your skit. So you don't you're not getting the hundreds of dollars I'm making with every one of my videos.
Right. I think it's still important too to have your own, like your vision, because all right, say you've been acting for 10 years and I've been acting for 10 years, but you do soap operas and I want to do action films. I mean, I'm just, or you know what I'm saying? Like we have different goals.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't probably listen as much, like, because you have a different vision for your career than I do.
Right.
So I have you to take that into consideration a little bit too. Like I see content creators who do content that I would would never want to be a part of, and they have success, and I'm like,
Yes.
that's not how I want to. That's not the kind of stuff I want to put out.
Yes.
And so it's like I think it's important to think about that too, because sometimes I feel like this, like an example. Sometimes I feel like sleazy things or violent things, they go further quicker.
Yes. Because people because it's a lot of drummified people out here. It's a lot of drummified people.
Drummified. Is drummified a word? I like it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of drummified people out here. And all the words are made up. I like it. Okay. Yeah. It's a lot of, it really is. And it's like, but even like with Seinfeld, not Seinfeld, what was his name? Maury, and what's the other one? Jerry Springer. Why is it Seinfeld? My bad.
Steve Wilkos show, all that.
Those are like drama, but it's like,
people love that show.
Like Maury. So, but I know that as I pursue these things and I make mistakes and stuff, but there's certain type of content I don't want to put out, and so I probably could be faster if I had sex sells or violence or arguing, but I don't want to do that. So that's my point of saying, like, knowing your own vision and being careful about who you listen to, because even if they did do it, they're successful, but what they do is something, they're part of things you would never want to be a part of. So I think that's an important part to think about too.
Yeah, it's just different stroke for different folks.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody's mindset, aspirations, goals, dreams are different. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
So how I view things, probably not how this person view it. It's just what it is. Like, and sometimes it comes from how you grew up too, who you be around, who you associate yourself with, how you grew up, like what kind of, because some people then went through a lot of traumatic stuff.
Yeah.
So if you put all that in perspective, you never know. Like, that's why people mindsets are the way they are, and how people, personalities, how they are because of what they went through. So you gotta keep that in mind too.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like, I grew up in Atlanta, so I'm used to everything here. So I'm not even. So, but if somebody that's not from here moved down here, which that's another thing, being on set, it don't be nobody from Atlanta on these sets anymore. Nobody. They be from everywhere else. They be from everywhere else but Atlanta. But that's a good thing as far as, because the people who come from other cities to Atlanta, they be more hungry than people who from Atlanta, because like we were saying earlier, complacent, comfortable. I'm from Atlanta, we used to it. I'm not saying me in general used to, but I'm saying like in a collective whole, we just used to stuff.
Yeah.
And then we wonder why people that's not from here like rose up quick. Because they more hungrier. They got more stuff to prove.
Yeah. And they came here for a reason.
Right.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. What's the biggest difference between Atlanta? Because I always hear people talk about old Atlanta versus new Atlanta. What's the difference? Or is there one?
Yes.
Really?
It is a bit different. I mean, when I was younger, I'm from the old Atlanta, so I remember like the music is different. That's for one. The people are different. Like the younger kid these days, like we didn't care either. But the young guy that they call YNs, they don't care about nothing. They don't care about dying. They don't care about their reputation. They don't care about none of it. So I think it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
Really?
People it's more. I feel like it's more peer pressure going on.
Okay.
There's way more peer pressure going on, because the young guy, they don't care. They doing stuff just to generate attention, like unnecessary attention. That's what I had learned when I was younger. Like, it was just, I used to get in trouble in school, but then as I got older, I'm like, why am I getting in trouble in school for? Like, I know I'm smart, so let me go ahead and go in school. I felt like I had something to prove. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody. That's why I had to grow up. That's why I had to learn. Like, I don't got nothing to prove. But I think some people be feeling like, oh, I got something to prove because of how I grew up. And some people, they grow up bad. So then they be around people that influence them. Like, you are what you hang around.
Yeah.
If you're around a lot of crazy people, I mean, it's only a matter of time you're gonna eventually be one of them crazy people.
For real. Whatever you're around, you get used to.
Yeah, you're gonna get used to it.
It's your normal now. How's the music different?
The music is way different. Like, it's way different.
Because I listen to a lot of music from Atlanta, and I didn't even know that I was
like if you listen to the music from the 2010s and now the 2020, you'll see the difference.
Okay.
Like the sound is different.
Okay.
The sound is different. Like back then, it was like more of a. They had more lyrics, had better lyrics and stuff like that. Now people just they just got a beat and they just doing a catchy hook. At least back then, 2010, they had like lyrics and they had good music too. I mean, 2020 got all right music, but it ain't better than 2010s.
2020, like the COVID time?
Yeah, the COVID time, basically. No, I'm saying like the 2010 music is different from the 2020 music. Okay. Cause like this is considered New Atlanta, and New Atlanta, like a lot of people moving here too. So people coming here from everywhere. So the traffic is way bad. That's for one. Yeah, the traffic is bad, and because the traffic is bad, everything going up. But that's universal though. You know, it's universal. And ain't nothing you can do about that. But it's just like. The traffic from now to how it was in 2010 is way different.
Really?
Yeah, it ain't. This traffic wasn't this congested. This traffic is different. It's hard to explain. Yeah. You just had to see. How long you been in Atlanta?
2 years.
Exactly. There's been a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I wish
you basically been here since like by the end of COVID, basically.
Yeah, I came 2023.
Yeah.
I really wish I could see old Atlanta, like when Lil Jon was popping. Like, okay, so I still listen to Lil Jon all the time when I work out. Like, I'm obsessed with him. And I listen to Waka Flocka and Lil Scrappy. I don't know if he's from Atlanta, but I listen to him. So I'm like, dang. And I didn't even know that I was listening to like stuff like Waka Flocka says in one of his songs, Krog Street. Like, I didn't even know what that was. I was saying it and I didn't even know what it was. And now I'm like, oh, I live up the street from Krog Street. Oh my God. So I wish I could have seen. I always hear, like, especially people from Atlanta, that it was so, like the vibe was different in like the early, like in the 2000s. And I'm like, dang, I really wish I could have. I never came to Atlanta. I never visited until like 2008 or something. No, like 2012. So I never got to see like how it was back then. I really, that's like my dream. I wish I could teleport.
Right, to teleport back in time.
Yeah, to like time travel. Yeah. To like 2003, 2004. I feel like that was like peak. I don't know.
Peak Atlanta,
I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm just going off the music. Yeah. And like, so Lil Jon was popping at that time.
Lil Jon popping at that time.
So I'm like, it had to be. Lil Jon was probably bringing out the best in everybody.
Yeah. So you had Lil Jon. Of course, you had Usher. You had T.I.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about Usher. Duh. Oh, I forgot about T.I. I've been listening to 24s, Cars Ain't Closed. That's
probably when it came out.
That was like,
that's an old song.
He said 2003. I listened to it this morning, actually, because I was working out to it. And he said 2003 or 03 or something. And I was like, oh, damn. So, Rubber Band Man. That's what I was listening to that. Like, but I didn't know how, like, that music, the feeling of it, I don't know if I'm tying it to my nostalgia or I have these fake memories I made up about how dope Atlanta was. Because if the music is that good coming out of it,
the music were always good.
Then that means the vibes were good, right? Yes. Because it's indicative of the time.
Yes.
So it had to be good.
It's a lot of people that's from Atlanta that was singers.
Well, SWV, Escape.
Yes.
Like, wasn't Chris Cross from? Oh no, I know Jermaine Dupri signed Chris Cross.
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri from Atlanta.
There's this new guy, like, his name is Chase Shakur. Have you heard of him?
Never heard of him.
He doesn't rap. Well, I don't know if he raps, but his music is more like, I don't know, like alternative R&B. It's not like Giveon, but it's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain it, but I really, really like it. And I think he's from Atlanta because he makes a lot of references about things here. So in his music, I really like it. But I think it's my favorite music. The rap. As far as rap goes, I think it's probably the folks from Atlanta, for sure. For sure.
Like, if you just really had to be here to really understand, like, how the old Atlanta was. But, I mean, Atlanta done blessed a lot of good actors. I mean, a lot of good actors, singers, and rappers, for sure.
I feel like it's just gonna keep growing because the opportunities here, and plus Atlanta. I know everybody doesn't like it, but I lived in LA, and Atlanta's very different, but it has a lot of opportunities. So like the people are inviting. There's more people of color here, and honestly, this traffic is a lot, but it's not bad as LA. Like. LA
I can believe though.
Crazy.
I can believe.
Well, it's hard. Atlanta, you can still get around on some side streets.
Yes.
Where LA, you mostly have to take the highway because of the way the city is built. And if I'm talking, I could be a little wrong, but I don't think so because I never found those back streets. And I've only been here 2 years, and I know a lot of back streets. I know a lot of back ways. I was in LA for 6 years, and I ain't found no back streets really. And they even. It's crazy. Everywhere it takes like an hour.
Jeez,
like
bro.
it's really, really it is insane. So I'm kind of glad I lived there first because I would think this was bad, but not compared to LA. This traffic is nothing compared to.
Where you from?
I'm from Maryland.
Maryland.
From Baltimore. Yeah.
Yes.
I've been gone a long time. So yeah, but it's better here. I think Atlanta's a great city. I love it. And I like living here.
Yeah, I've met a lot of great people from B-More though.
Really?
Sure. Actors, actresses.
Yeah.
I done work with a lot of them from Baltimore. It's a good amount of people from Baltimore here.
Yeah, I've been running into some. Okay, I think we're at time, but I have to ask you the reason I started the show. The main reason was to define success on our own terms. What does the success mean to you?
Success mean to me is if you happy with doing something, do it. It don't matter what other people want you to do, is what you want to do. Like for me, like I'm a simple man, so I just work.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
That's cool with me. I don't gotta go to clubs. I don't have to go to different venues every week. That's one fine with me. Just 9 to 5 working, I'm chilling. That's cool with me. So defining success is like, are you really happy? Because some people, they make it, or in their mind, they make it to a point where they think they happy, but they really not happy. Because when you think about it, it's a lot of suicides going on. Like, not even this year, like just in the past few years, been a lot of suicides. So it's a lot of unhappy people.
Where are you getting this suicide stat from?
Oh, it's a lot. No, I'm just saying it generally speaking. A lot of people have been killing themselves.
How you know?
Because research. So if it's a lot of suicide, what that mean? That mean a lot of people are unhappy. So I feel like if you are a happy person, no matter what you're doing, then do what makes you happy. No matter if that person be like, "Oh, you boring." That's what people say about me. I'm bored. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't really go out like that. They always say I'm bored.
What brings you joy?
What brings me joy? Living, making money.
No,
like,
but what's your thing? Okay, money. Do you watch TV? Do you eat?
I watch TV and eat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm simple, man. Like I'm simple. I'm not like a regular person. Like I'm not like I don't have tattoos. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from the hood. But that doesn't. Just because I don't want people to think like, well, I'm just a regular guy from Atlanta. No, I'm not, because I never smoked, I never drank, I never had a tattoo. That within itself, what I just said, is different.
You never had a drink before?
Nope.
You never
And
drank
I'm 32.
alcohol?
Nope.
You never had alcohol in your life?
Nope. Never smoked either.
Wine? Nothing? Beer?
Nothing.
And you never had weed?
Nope.
A vape? A hookah?
Nope.
No
nothing.
hookah?
Nothing.
Wait, why? I'm not saying you should, because you definitely it's definitely a slippery slope. You never know how your body, you don't know how you're gonna respond to it till after, and it's already too late. Let me tell you. But when you know it's a problem for you, it's already too late. But what made you make this decision?
I just felt like that it's not for me.
Like based off what?
Just based off like I see what it do to people. Like for example, if you drunk, I've seen a lot of moves where people be drunk. They don't know what happened the night, the morning of. I don't want to be like that. I probably want to have more kids. And a lot of people got kids because
100%.
of drunk nights.
Yes,
and
yes,
a lot of
they do.
people,
Yes, they do.
Yeah. So with that being said, I'm like, I don't want to drink because I'm scared. Who knows what might happen? Or it might be a point where something happens that, you know, you could get a DUI. You could run over somebody. You could get stopped by the police and you wake up in jail. You don't know. I be thinking of stuff like that. So I was like, I don't want to drink. Smoking, with a lot of people have died because they on the weed been laced. A lot of people been smoking fentanyl.
But that's more recent.
Yeah, that's more recent.
What year did you graduate high school?
11.
I don't think, was fentanyl in the...
I'm not sure. I can't even tell you.
People weren't dying back then from it.
Yeah, but in the past 5 years, the fentanyl done been
No,
killing
now,
folks. But I get what
yeah.
you're saying.
But
But back then, I just...
Because these habits usually start at high school, college age, right?
Yeah.
So you didn't even try it in high school when nobody was dying.
Yeah, I didn't even try it.
Why? Because you had that baby.
Well, I had a baby in 12th grade.
Okay.
So at least it was my last year. But my baby mama, she had a kid when she was in 9th grade.
What the hell?
Yeah. So what happened is in 11th grade, I was an 11th grader, and my baby mama was in 9th grade. So had a baby. Of course, it take 9 months. So when I got to 12th grade, that was my child was conceived. Mm-hmm.
Why did you date somebody with a kid?
No, she didn't have a kid at the time.
Oh.
Yeah, she had her first kid at that time. She was 15. My baby mama was 15. Now she about to be 30.
Well, teenage pregnancy is on the decline.
Yes.
So shout out to whatever happened in that world
Right.
to make that happen. But I'm just surprised that you didn't. So you weren't tempted. Why didn't you try the weed in high school? I'm not pushing drugs.
A lot of people, you know, it was a lot of peer pressure in high school. It was
That's
a lot
what
of
I'm
peer
saying.
pressure.
So
but I didn't give in to peer pressure. That's why I think these years, the last few years is bad because a lot of people giving in to peer pressure and they smoking, they're drinking, they're carrying guns at 11, 12, 13 years old.
Did you just want to be different?
I just want to be different.
Is that really the reason why?
That was really the difference. Yeah.
You were like, oh, everybody's doing this. I don't want to do it.
That was definitely one of the reasons. Mm-hmm.
And what was the number 2 reason for not doing weed?
So I felt like that I was gonna have like a bad memory or something because I know a lot of people who smoking, they were forgetting stuff. They were forgetting their phone. They were like, "Where my phone at?" Mm-hmm. Their phone was in their pocket. They pocket or something.
What year did you graduate again? 11?
11, yeah.
Huh. Okay.
So next year gonna make 15 years since I've been out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I couldn't wait to try drugs. Drinking, I couldn't wait. I tried it all. Okay. Well, damn. I wish I hadn't started drinking though, because I liked it a lot.
Yes.
But you don't know what it's gonna do till after.
Of course.
That's why I would tell anybody now, don't even try it.
Yeah,
because
that's what everybody says.
Because you don't know how it's gonna make you feel. If I had known alcohol was gonna make me feel that good, I would have tried it. I wouldn't fuck with it. I was like, oh no. And the other thing, alcohol is really accepted, like more accepted than anything else. Like it's used for celebrations. And I read a book, I forgot the name of it, about how it's marketed in our, like we're almost not brainwashed, but kind of brainwashed to like associate it with like girls' night or celebration or wedding or whatever. So it's like it's really embedded in our culture. So yeah, but I don't know how. Damn, I wish I was wired like that, like not tempted. I tried alcohol at like 7. I couldn't wait. I was excited.
And everybody, you know,
and nobody peer pressured me at 7. My mama had it in the refrigerator and the box wine. And I was like, oh, everybody sleep. Here I go.
Yeah.
It was exciting. It was a very exciting time. But yeah, that's crazy. I wish, I think you just have to be wired differently.
Yeah.
Because nobody peer pressured me.
Yeah.
I was the peer pressurer. I was drinking at 7. So that's so crazy. Damn. All right, I'm gonna unpack this later in my life, later on in my day. When you gonna study your script, I'm gonna be studying. Why was I drinking at 7?
Right. And sometimes it just be like, sometimes how you grow up though, like it just sometimes how you grow up. Like I grew up in the hood, so of course I was around it my whole life.
I was
So
around it too.
I think that was the motivation of me not wanting to do it, because I've been around it.
You just saw it a lot.
I just saw
and what
it.
did.
Mm-hmm. I smelled it a lot. I saw it a lot. I'm like, I don't think that's for me.
I grew up. I'm older than you. I grew up in the. It was like coming off the crack era. So everything that wasn't crack was okay.
Right.
Like drinking and weed was fine because it's not crack.
Yeah.
So I grew up around crackheads.
Right.
So I'm like, this ain't crack, so it's cool. As long as it's not crack, it's cool.
And then you see crackhead, you be like, dang, no, I ain't trying to be like that.
Yeah, that was what I saw.
Cause you can start by smoking weed and then you can just be like that.
Anyway.
Yeah, you just can lose yourself.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Because you always chase, when you're always chasing a high, you chasing the next thing, next thing.
Yeah.
And that's how you get caught up in that life. You don't know where it's going to take you.
Yeah.
Drugs take control of you and you don't even see it when you're in it. And then later on, you're like, damn, that was taking control of me. It happened so fast. Yeah.
And then sometimes you don't realize it until it's too late.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be like that.
No, for sure.
I want to be
for
like
real.
that.
I wish I had grown up around alcoholics, because nobody in my family, I didn't grow up around alcoholics, but I did grow up around crackheads. And that's why I never did crack. But I was like, well.
It will motivate you. You see it every day.
I wish I had grown up around alcoholics, because everybody I know who grew up around alcoholics, they do not drink. And weed, that never caught me. But damn, I wish I had grown up around this. Damn, that's what you gotta do. You gotta show your kids alcoholics, crackheads, weedheads. And
they're probably not gonna want to do it.
No.
But it can go either way.
It can
really influence them too.
Yes.
So it can go either way.
It really can.
That could be the motivation factor. Like,
Yes.
shoot, yeah.
Yep.
Let me try that. I always see it, so why not try it? Because then you're gonna be like, what is it called? You're gonna be tempted. You're gonna be curious.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really do wonder if it's just a matter of how you're wired. Because
It
like
is,
two
though.
people can be born in the same house or the same environment and respond to it very differently.
Yep.
So I think it just boils down. It probably didn't matter where I grew up. I was going to drink.
Yeah.
it didn't matter. I was wired to hit the bottle. I don't know. I'm gonna unpack it later. Anyways, how you feel? You feel good?
Feel great.
Anything else before we close out?
Y'all can follow me at.
We gonna get to that.
Are we gonna get that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, say that one more time. Sorry.
Is there anything else before I close this out?
Mm-mm.
No? You feel good?
I feel great.
It went longer than I thought, but
I was just.
it's okay. It's
All
okay.
right.
Right. Okay. All right. Thank you, Demarcus, for sharing your time with me and inspiring listeners to redefine success for themselves. You can find out more about Demarcus at
real__Demarcus. That's on Instagram. So that's REAL__DEMARCUS. It's also my TikTok name as well. And y'all follow me on Facebook, Demarcus Real Jackson. Let's get it, man.
And I will have that in the show notes as well, so check those. And thank you, listeners, for tuning in. Again, I ask that you subscribe. If you made it this far in the episode, you know you want to see more. So subscribe, share, like, tell your friends, tell your other friends. We could do this every weekend. Yep. And follow the show on Instagram at you+happy. Plus is spelled out. And I asked the guests to say the tagline, which is, we'll show you our definition of success if you show us yours.
We'll show you our definition of success when you show us.
Yours.
Yours.
Yeah, nailed it. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
Hillary.
Yeah.
Thank you.